So many people are always very quick to say they're going to be deported, or at least they fear that deportation is near at their door, at least for the people that come to my DM. But when you talk with them in details, you will realize that most of them don't understand what it entails before deportation is even carried out or before they could be deported. So today, I would really love for us to look at this law up here, which is the paragraph 58 of entitled Gazette. You can find it under the Bundesamt für Ministerium und Justiz. It is online. It is not something that they're hiding from you. So take a good look at it, and then we're going to come back to it. Don't worry, I'm going to translate. All right, now that you've already taken a good look at it, what is the law saying? The law is saying a person shall be deported if the obligation for this person to leave the territory is enforceable, or the deportation period that was given to this person, so the person to voluntarily depart, has already expired, or such a period never existed. And also, if temporal suspension of deportation doesn't exist at all. So that's what the law is saying. So if you understand this now in English, there are two things that you can withdraw from this law up here. It is telling you that on one side of the government, there will be deportation orders. But on the other side of the person that sought asylum and fears deportation, there must be something that is feasible for deportation to be carried out, which has some certain papers. So what does this entail? Looking at it from the administrative side, which is from the government, the papers that are supposed to be present to show that deportation can be carried out are one, what is called Abschiebungsandrohung. So this is the one that is given to you. For example, your asylum has been denied. They are going to give it to you to tell you that we are giving you 7 to 30 days. That is the range of this particular Abschiebungsandrohung. Always 7 to 30 days for you to leave our country, for you to depart our territory. Okay? So when you don't leave after that 30 days, what happens? They are going to give now Abschiebungsanordnung to the executive authorities. These people now have the right to come and search for you where you are, so that they can take you to the airport, so that they can deport you. Then 3, you have Ausreise and Zurückweisungsverfügung. This is the one that when your residence permit has been seized for 1 or 2 reasons, maybe you were given the residence permit for the wrong reasons, they realized that there were some lies that you spoke before they had to give you, and now the truth has come to surface. Or, for example, you have become a criminal, they decide to withdraw your residence permit, they will give you Zurückweisungsverfügung. So with this, you are supposed to be deported. Or you have execution papers that come directly from the court for 1 or 2 reasons that you should be deported, and you'll be taken to the deportation center. But that is just from the part of the government. On your own side, there must be practical and factual, feasible documents for you to be deported. 1, you have to have valid travel documents. When you don't have valid travel documents, deportation will be difficult. They will not be able to deport you. Even if they have already issued the Abschiebungsandrohung, it will be difficult to deport you. 2, you have to have either an identification that identifies you with a particular country. With this document, they cannot deport you directly because no airport is going to accept it. But indirectly, if they take it to your embassy and your embassy cooperates with them and identifies you and accepts you back, what they will have to take from the embassy now is going to be what we call the laissez-passer for them to be able to deport you. Also, your birth certificate that can also act as an identification paper if your country accepts and recognizes that birth certificate. And if your country of origin cooperates with the government here, they will use it now to give a laissez-passer for the government to be able to send you back to where you come from. And then also you have transport orders. This one, the Bundespolizei can get it from some airlines. If they accept you and also your country recognizes you, they might also use it to send you back. Or even Ausländerreiseausweis, if they have it, they can use it also to deport you. But remember, all these documents must be valid. Any document that is not valid, you cannot use to deport somebody. That's why you see some people will end up staying here in Germany, even though they've had from the administrative side, the Abschiebungsandrohung, the Abschiebungsandordnung, execution orders, yet they cannot be deported, and they'll stay here 9 years, 10 years, and they'll live here in Germany for many, many years with a Duldungsausweis. That is why you see so many people having Duldungsausweis. Most of them, the factual reasons for deportation are missing.